throttle body code. This motor happens to be the 2.4 liter engine. Anyway, took the throttle body off to inspect. See how black it is in there? Sometimes, believe it or not, that littlest bit of junk can cause this thing because it's electronic, and anything it senses as far as like resistance, it might not. And right there, if I tap that and I try to push it, it has like a stuckness to it, like it's sticking in here maybe. Anyway, we're gonna clean this. What do you clean it with? You can clean it with a bunch of different crap. I like to clean with mass air cleaner myself. It's a little expensive. You can use brake clean. I'll use that, my finger, and some Scotch-Brite. Or sometimes, if possible, I will actually take out the blade. I don't think we need to, but if I have to, if I can't get to every little spot, I'm going to take the blade out. So there we go. You know, I got people crying. I don't do enough on video, so we're going to do it here for you. Here you go. Get yourself a bucket, a pan, anything. Anything that you got. You don't want to just dump it on the floor. First thing I'm going to do is just literally go at it. Get a nice coating in there. Both sides. And then you see it already. It's not dissolving it, but it's pretty much getting rid of the crap. I'm going to take my finger in there. Take my finger in there and rub it, like I said. And just get the edge. I'm going to flip it again. Give it another squirt. Do the same thing. This might not fix the problem. But if this was the problem and you spent $600 or whatever this one costs, I don't know because I haven't called yet, then you know there's a big difference. So you saw it in the beginning, and we're already a lot better. But like I said, I don't have, where's my post? I usually prop the phone on something. Here it is. Here's my new camera mount, in case anybody's wondering. This thing is a locking. You twist that and it locks, and boom. And then I just turn this baby around, and I hope you're on camera. Actually, this one I can look, but that's not gonna work. So we're gonna come down here, boom, right there. And then I know you're pretty much on camera. Oh, but this table's not level. Oh, that's all right. So, again, we're coating in there, rubbing our finger pretty good to get most of the crap, and then we're gonna get it to open. Dang, that thing's not trying to open. There you go, got it to open. I'm gonna prop the other side with my hand, spray it again, and again, get in there and while it's wet, and move it around. And like I told you, when you can tell it's not coming down, coming out, I'm sorry, you're gonna grab yourself nothing too, you can use sandpaper, but obviously you don't want to use nothing too rough. This even might be a little rough, but we're not gonna hammer down. We're just literally, I'm not even pressing, I'm just rubbing it over it. If I have to rub it over it, I'll press on it a little, but I can just tell by looking in there. And you can't tell, but because you're way, way far away, but I'm barely even touching it. Between that and the mass air cleaner, it's coming up nice. Hopefully you can see that. So we're gonna do that on both sides, all four sides technically. I mean, now we're gonna do the inside, same side. Again, you gotta really get around the pin too. Sometimes that's the hardest spot to get to. Off camera, if I could put this in the vise and hold it, and then I'll almost like you're flossing your teeth up in this top corner, bottom corner on both sides of that pin, just to make sure that pin's operating and it's not jamming up. But in a second, I'll show you this baby, and you'll be like, man, it looks brand new inside. And hopefully, you know, that was our problem. Another thing, don't forget to do is to get the blade. I say the blade, I mean the throttle flap, whatever you want to call it. You want to get that good. Same thing. Try to get every edge of it. Because I don't know if you saw it before, but it was definitely black. Carbon buildup. Now it's beautiful. So last spray on the bottom side. Maybe your finger again just to get all the extra little gunk off. And if you can see that, hopefully you can. If not, I'll show you in the camera and the light a little better in a second. Or I'll just get the light. So you can see in there now, top versus bottom, big difference, right? So that's all we're doing, cleaning it out. And that might help. So now we're gonna flip sides because I didn't hit the blade on that side. Scotch-Brite again. You can buy these at Scotch-Brite. I buy them at Pep Boys by the box. It's not too expensive, and then what I'll do is I'll cut them up for just stuff like this, you know, just little cleaning stuff, you know. I use it for car too. I use it for a lot of body work. Not body work, but getting it prepped for paint. Now you feel me, you hear me, I'm digging in them corners, trying to get the best I can. This car came in, I literally had to coast. I had to go in reverse up the hill and coast back a little more just to get it to get in the garage, believe it or not. My buddy's daughter's car. She just, out of nowhere, was having no problems. These are common problem for Dodge. You own a Dodge and this ain't happened yet, be ready. I don't know what it is. I dodged the Durango last week, or no, I'm sorry, a Ram pickup truck last week had the problem, and believe it or not, I cleaned it like this, and that it worked. So hopefully this works for this person also. If not, I'll also clean the mass air sensor because it's out, and why not? Hopefully you can see inside there a lot better than it was. Where are you at? Oh, wow. Oh, we're on the wrong. There you go. You can see inside there. It's a lot better than it was. Both sides. So, hopefully that does it. I mean, it's up to you. You can clean the outside off a little. But, FYI, mass air cleaner is not the cheapest thing in the world. It's probably like $10 for that can. But, I mean, $10 for that can, if it fixes this problem, it's worth every penny to me. So, I just try to get all the gunk off, so when I'm putting it in, I can't push none of it anywhere else. Make sure inside of here is nice and dry before you go putting it back together, because if you plug it in and it's got, what do you call it? Plug it in and it's still wet, obviously you could mess something up because it could short out. I'm not going to videotape me putting it back in. Sits in the car like that. 410s right there. I'm going to look inside the intake and make sure there's nothing in the way. I actually got my hand in there, nothing in the way. Check the air box, make sure nothing's in the way. That's a brand new air filter, so I know nothing's there. Look through here, make sure nothing's jamming up in here. Blow some air through it. There's the mass air cleaner. I took it out and cleaned it. Look how nice and blue it is. So there you go. I'm gonna put it back in and post my update after I'm done. Just so you guys know, it's a journey. And we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna show you the codes. No communication because we just had the key off. Codes. Oh, come on, what's going on here? I don't know why it's not communicating. That doesn't make any sense. Come on. Dodges are such piece of shits anymore. So before I cleaned it, I could not get, like literally it was stuck there. So cleaning it obviously did something. So it's got all kinds of codes. So now we're gonna go out and check the oil, because I did actually already. And I noticed it was a little bit underneath not the minimum, but the safe. So we're gonna add some, so it's not under the safe, but in the safe. We're gonna do a little change on this anyway. So, but right now we're just trying to get it to everything work. Get some 520 here, 520 there, fully synthetic. That's what we run. We're gonna add that and go from there. All right, we just added about a half quart of oil. This thing's definitely gonna need a flush. When adding oil to this little 4-cylinder, it wouldn't even really take it. I had to jam my finger down inside the valve cover. Sorry, plugging the computer in. I had to jam my finger down inside the valve cover. Of course, we got no communication. Look, these are the codes. And like I said before, I could hit the gas and it wouldn't go past like 11,000 or 1,100, whatever we're gonna call it. And now we're gonna reset the check engine codes, see if it even lets me. Dodges are so weird anymore. It wouldn't let me read the codes until I turned it on, but now it won't let me turn them off. Condition is not correct. Okay, let's try it. Resume. See if it kicks me out. It's gonna say no communications because it's not in a run position. This thing is a freaking nightmare. It's an accessory. Let's see if I can't clear the codes. Clear. Says clear. Sorry, I was just doing it a bunch of times because these things are like to play games. Right now, you see no codes present. But boom, everything came right back on. That light in the center with the exclamation, I'm sorry, like the lightning bolt, that is throttle body, and it came right up. I'm gonna see if there's a throttle body learn in here because, again, before I couldn't even do that. Here we go, man. I got shit. Bad news for us, this did not fix ours even after the relearn and everything else. So good luck with yours. This did work for a Dodge truck last week, period. My next video will be us putting a throttle body on. Like and subscribe for some more handy, helpful hints.